measuring on this yearling bull is the scrotal circumference. The reason why it's so important is it's an indication of fertility, but there's actual research that proves that the larger the scrotal circumference of the bull, the earlier their daughters will reach puberty. And that's important to get them bred. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to measure this in centimeters. And if you can scan down here, you can see what I want to do is grab the scrotum and pull the testicles down to where they're in the bottom there, and I want to measure at the widest point. And you snug it down, and that would be 34 centimeters.
Scrotal circumference is going to be very important, as Mr. Worrell talked about. The basically scrotal size is the direct correlation of basically the performance of those basically bulls and or females, and there's some benchmark data that you want to have on your bulls at a minimum, that you want to be able to go out and select them to perform. So a bull that's at 15 months of age, you want a minimum basically of a 30 centimeter scrotum size. Okay, at an 18 month of age bull, you want a minimum of 32 centimeters, and at a bull that's 24 months or 2 years of age, you want a minimum of a 34 centimeter scrotum circumference. When using EPD, expected progeny different indexes, you don't want to take the opportunity and just focus on necessarily one trait or one index. You want to look at your cow herd and try to figure out what's going to be the best to make your cattle perform as a whole, and make it match and work with your cattle to keep them producing. Sometimes a producer will get kind of blinders on and focus on one index, and in the long term it can end up hurting their cattle performance and end up hurting their herd as a whole.